Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Will we get to it all today? Probably not. We have a lot to do.
I doubt it. We'll try.
Bouquet won't stop booking guests, and so it's messed up our rhythm. No, we've had good guests on. We've had 3 guests in a row the last 3 days, so today we're on our own, I think.
We got another one coming up, big one, and we're going to talk after the show on what day works. We got to do it before the 15th of August.
Yeah, Tim Duncan's a busy guy.
No.
No false teeth like that.
She's going to be an Aggie soon.
She's going to be an Aggie soon.
And she leaves for school soon, so we got to knock that out.
Huh, that's quite the tease. You know what I love? I love, like I have, actually, a couple of the guests we had this week, I booked them days and days ago and then forgot to tell y'all.
It's all good. I'm giving you a good week or two at least.
No, it's cool. I love that. So it's like we save our natural reactions to stuff literally as we sit down and do the show.
I like how we just I'll save it for the show. I think that's both of our mindsets.
I'm trying to get better at that. Like saving it. There's conversations that I would like to have with you. I'm like, no, bring that up.
I want a natural
on the
reaction.
show.
Yeah,
I think that's great. So I think I know who you're talking about.
Do.
You let me know.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just need 5 minutes advance.
You
notice.
do.
I'll be fine. Welcome in, everybody. It's the final edition of In the Building for the week, anyway. If you're watching this thing live, and I appreciate those that do. It's what's this show 371 already?
371.
That it's In the Building from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown. The audio disseminator was Jose Bouquet. If you'd like to help us out with a couple of bucks, we're not asking you to give us what the Spurs are asking.
We're going to talk about
Marvel.
We're going to talk about that.
We're not asking you to give us that kind of money, though we would not turn it down. I'll even do a solid. If we ever, let's say someone ever decided to give us $1,000, I'd even donate 5 of it to charity.
$5?
Maybe $500.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't know about all that.
That'd be a good bit. Yeah. So here we are begging for your money to stay employed in 2K25. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. I'm in a good mood, man. There's a lot to get to. My brain's got 40,000 things going through it. So,
well, my day started off with a white crackhead telling me how he slept with a black crackhead last night, and she was super fine. And then he asked me for $1 to get a Black and Mild. And I look up and Mike has a crowbar in his hand to make sure I was okay.
I did, yeah. So I pulled up here.
True story, Jose, right outside.
Wow. We do our show in Southtown. It is an up-and-coming neighborhood. It's one of the most historical neighborhoods, really, in Texas.
It's 50% gentrified.
This has been a neighborhood since the 1790s.
Yes.
Honestly. Because this was the first area that actually had people that lived outside of what we know as downtown San Antonio,
right?
200 whatever years ago. And the word gentrified is a negative word for a lot of people.
To me, it's not for me.
Not for me.
Because if I had the capital and the credit, I'd be gentrifying with them.
So, this is one of those neighborhoods that has edge to it. It's a nice neighborhood. There's a lot of really cool things to do. There's great bars. There's great restaurants.
The one we're in, Southtown 101, great bar.
We're down the street from Michelin, Bliss, some of the best restaurants in the South. But it's a neighborhood that's old, and it's a bit grimy, because it's had its ups and it's had its downs. And so it's one of those kind of hipster neighborhoods. It's
sure.
An inner city that has, like you said, you may have a $2 million loft next to some Section 8 housing, And so I pulled up this morning, and the first thing, I got here actually before you.
Yeah, you got here right before.
And I was sitting in the parking lot just waiting to come in. And so as soon as I pulled up, I noticed this crazy man was in the parking lot all by himself, talking to nobody but himself.
Picking up glass and cigarette butts.
Talking to the birds or whatever, or trees. And I'm like, oh, great. Hopefully he'll scamper off. I don't want him messing with my car or something. A white dude, as Rudy said. And I'm sitting there, and I didn't even see you pull in. And then I was like, oh, 10 minutes till. I guess I better go inside. So I get out of the car and look up, and I see that you had already showed up because Rudy and we didn't park right next to each other. He's across the parking lot from me.
I park under the shade tree.
Yeah, and I get up, and I realize that guy was talking to you at your car window. I'm like, oh, poor Rudy. No telling what he's getting ass whipped by. No question he's being asked for money.
Yeah.
And I just thought, this is not your random homeless person. This guy was like shaking and talking real loud
all
to
up in my window.
Probably schizophrenic, man. And I've been confronted by crazy schizos before, and like they were like angry.
Yeah.
Like one of them went after one of my kids one time, and it was in Hawaii.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I almost had to beat the shit out of this crazy woman. Thankfully, a cop was right there. Right there as things were about to get heated. Anyhow, so I get out today and I realize Rudy's got this guy in his window. And so I decide I'm going to chill here and wait to go in until Rudy's okay.
My man.
And so I pop the trunk to my car and I pull the fucking crowbar out. I don't mess with crazy people, man. I just don't. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And I know that maybe you're afflicted with mental illness and that's unfortunate. It's not your fault.
But it ain't mine either.
It ain't mine. It ain't my problem. Especially people that I think could be a danger to me or my children, my family. I ain't screwing with that.
He starts off telling me, you see all this glass in the parking lot? The business can get shut down. You can get fined $50,000 for all this glass you're parking up. I'm picking it up for no reason. And you work here? I was like, no. But, I'll let the owner know. Okay, yeah, man. I had sex with this fine black girl last night. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's good, man. Good for you.
He was bragging to the black man about banging a black girl.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm late. Then after he saw I wasn't buying it, you got a cigarette? No. Yeah. Got $1? No. All right. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
man.
the cool thing about modern times is I always tell people I don't carry cash.
Yeah,
and I don't.
I really don't.
I really don't. 25 years ago, I used to do a bit where if someone would come up to me on the street, whether it would be a beggar or even like walking through the mall, they post these people up in the mall that are trying to get you to switch your cell phone service or
cologne,
trying to get your wife to buy
hair,
perfume,
makeup. Yeah.
You know what I always used to do? This might come off as a little bit racist, but it's 25 years ago. Okay, I would just start going to my wife or whoever I was with.
Jose.
I would do the fake Shohei Ohtani.
Get your boy.
I would go.
Now, see, you can't do that because now the massage people try to get you in, and most of the time they're Asian. The massage people.
Right, an Asian person I wouldn't do that with. If it was like a white carny or a white homeless guy, I would do that bit.
I just get on the phone. I just get the fake phone call. Hey, what's going on? As soon as I'm walking past somebody that I know is going to, they start handing out the little, hey, look, smell this. And then if you take it, then they got you.
Right.
So I just get on the phone. They don't even ask me.
I would pretend to be speaking Japanese or German. And I don't speak either one, but I would be like, was ist ganz Schweinsteiger? And that messes people's minds up. And they leave you alone. They leave you alone. I've also been known to someone ask me point blank, hey man, you got $1 I can spare? And I always go, oh no, I'm German. I used to reply to people that way too. I'm German.
That now it's a mind
and
F.
And it throws them up like, what the
It's a mind F, and now you don't know what to say.
No, I'm German.
Yeah, they're like,
was there a rule that Germans can't give money?
Dollars. But by then you're 6-7 steps past by the time they come to,
Yeah. So I wasn't trying to be racist. I was trying to get crazy-ass people out of my grill.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times these folks are mentally unstable. And it sucks for them, and they're probably victimized by lack of health care or whatever, and whatever, their life went that way. But so oftentimes they can be dangerous and scary. Especially if I got my kids with me back in those days, and I had little kids, how dare you ask me for money in front of my kids? Go fuck yourself. Honestly. And I've been known to say that too, by the way. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, wow.
Because I had a dude come up one time and he asked me for money and I go, oh man, sorry, I don't have any cash on me. I used to I was coming out like a Valero.
Of course.
And I
hate when Valero lets them hang out.
And it's bullshit. And they should
Valero
run their ass out.
Get them out of there.
I'll come out of the store, hey man, you got $1? Hey man, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying rather than say go fuck yourself, I try to be nice and go, oh man, I used a debit card. Well, they got an ATM in there. Okay, bro. Now we're gonna fuck off. That's what follows that. I'm very sweet. Oh, sorry, man. Let's do a role play, Jose. I want you to ask me for $1. Then when I tell you that, the next line I want you to say is they have an ATM. Ready?
I
Okay, I'm walking out. Ask me for $1.
Please, sir, could I have $1?
Oh, sorry, man. I just used a debit card, brother.
But the ATM's in the loo.
Hey, go fuck yourself. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
I don't mess around. I don't get. I don't
that's
know.
too far.
No, I'm aggressive immediately. Call me a man, Karen, if you want to. I have no time for crazy. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, like ATMs inside. So I'm about to go and spend $3 to take some money out for you.
Mm-hmm. Bull
crazy.
crap. I'm not doing that. No way. All right, so that's my long way of saying
I'm on here asking for $1.
We need money. And here's the cool part. We don't need cash. There's so many different ways you can pay. Jump into the super chat. You can tip us via that. We already got money coming in today.
Yeah.
Must be payday.
If
you
Friday.
want to buy us a coffee, you can do that too. The buymeacoffee.com link that no doubt Bouquet will have up there between now and very shortly from now. Become a member, and you get all of our exclusive members-only material that we produce for as low as $4.99 a month. Of course, the subscriptions are absolutely free. As low as $4.99. All right. Speaking of our parking lot, and I do get mad when there's busted beer bottles out there. That pisses me off because we're friends. We're friends with Jeff.
Yeah, we're friends with the owner.
And it's I hate that. And I feel like I want to go out there with a broom and a dustpan and help him. You know, probably should. We should have a clean Jeff's parking lot day. Anyway, so we go out there yesterday. Yeah, he really should.
What the hell? What the hell?
Last week, Jose started bragging about his baseball prowess or being able to pitch.
Was it bragging?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
We took it as bragging.
I've got natural talent.
We're from the competitive era.
I'm from Venezuela. I'm left-handed. Oh, okay. And so we happen to have a wiffle ball. We went out back last week, and we tried to have a challenge. We had an aluminum bat with a wiffle ball.
Yeah, I won that one, right?
You can't do much. No, I got hits.
I know. I think I won that one.
You didn't. No. Your bet was you could strike me out. You've yet to do that. You've not even blown it. I've not even swung and missed at a pitch.
That's not true.
No, I foul tipped that. That's different. I didn't swing and miss. That's a foul tip.
The catcher. I saw the catcher catch it though.
No, it was foul tipped. It was foul tipped. So yesterday we decided. Now I'm like, well, go get a tennis ball. He at first was like, I have a baseball. I'm like, dude, what are you, 4?
Yeah.
We have a neighborhood here.
Right.
There's buildings and houses and cars.
We got to go old school.
And I knew I was gonna jack his ass up. And also, I don't want him hit me in the head. I don't know if he's any good.
Right.
So I'm like, let's use a tennis ball next week. Well, next week was yesterday. How long is this package here, sir?
Minute 25.
Okay.
That's
So let's call this. Well,
we'll go full screen.
Let me introduce it. For more, here's our reporter, Mike Taylor, from outside the parking lot at Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the 2025 Parking Lot Tennis Ball Challenge in 2K25. I face Jose Bouquet. Probably the most unathletic baseball challenge of all time. I haven't swung a bat in years, but that's no excuse. I'm going to take his ass downtown.
Jose, anything?
This is my people's game.
Wow.
We're going to take it from him again. America's pastime, my ass.
Ball. Draw. Ball. Ooh, I like it. All right, don't get in the play. Oh, that's gone. Oh, that's gone. That is fucking gone. Oh my God. It's on St. Mary's. It's about to get ran over.
You still got it, Rudy.
Yeah.
Got him. He's in the street.
He's
Don't get
in
run
the
over, me,
Look at where Mike sent that shit. Look how far away this guy is.
Let it be known that I literally took that ball downtown.
They did.
Yeah. I didn't realize there was an actual fence, so it made it more dramatic. I was like, oh, that's over the fence.
Shit, I would have cleared the fence had it been 20, 30 feet further. All right. Now, to be fair, he could not find the strike zone.
He couldn't find it. And when
So then he serves up a meatball, and I just cranked it.
I think that our bonus AB, I think that's what locked you in. I think someone serving you up a softball.
I threw him a 12-6 curve, and he just caught it with the cigar.
Oh,
in the
Rudy
mouth.
pitched to me too.
Oh,
Yeah. I had to go down and get that one.
Yeah, he Black Guerrero my shit.
it's gone.
But look at my. Did you see my technique?
right.
though?
With a
It
cigar.
brought in the relief.
Cigar.
Let's go
I
back.
didn't get it done tonight.
Look at this
I'll be
technique.
back
Look at
tomorrow.
that. That's a great
Oh.
curve. That thing was 12-6.
Yeah. I just left you hung it a little bit.
Yeah, I hung it.
Rudy takes ownership though. When that was over, if you play the rest of the day, he's like, "Hey, wasn't my day? I didn't get it done. Back tomorrow."
That's a good reliever right there. Back tomorrow.
Charlie notices the toe tap. Yep, I'm a toe tapper.
Do we want to get the full analysis?
Sure,
of the swing?
let's analyze the swing.
All right.
That now comes with a massive beer gut.
Oh,
I didn't have
boy.
that 30 years ago, back when I was Mike Taylor Jr. second base. Look at Uncle Rico out here taking hacks.
Well, let's first.
Okay, that right there, I had a slow reaction.
Look at that, Rudy. Just blew it
That was a
by.
nice
No,
little
you did
slider.
not. I foul tipped that.
That was a
dude.
nice little
You
slider.
did not blow it by me.
Ah.
Clearly a foul tip. That's today's generation. They do C work and they want an A on the grade, right? Yeah. No, it's a foul tip. I did not swing and miss that. And I had slow reaction. That's the first swing in 10 years. That's the first time I've swung a bat in 10 years. But then I found my stride after that. Look at that. I got the hips through. I didn't get the hips through that first swing either. Boom.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at Miguelito.
Look at the form. Toe tap. That's my load mechanism, the toe tap.
Look at that, Rudy. Just picture perfect.
I start with an open stance and then toe tap into place, and that's my load mechanism. You have to load. You have to load your swing, and the toe tap just comes natural.
That could be the silhouette of the MLB logo right there.
Look at that. Look at the form.
That's good form.
Here,
right
run
there.
that through again. Look at that. And I realized I'm trying to hit it out. That's why I swung up. I was swinging. As I'm swinging like modern day baseball players are taught to do. No one cares about batting average anymore. It's just hit home runs. Hit it out of the
What
ballpark.
is it? Swing on the vertical plane?
Yes, and hit it up, hit it out, and it's about It's about velocity, all that shit.
And
that
it was
Jose
up in the
keeps
zone, and
with.
you still went and got it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. How about that? Thank you, Uncle Rico. Got it done. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Ken Griffey Jr., baby.
Look at that. Thank you for that, Jose. Good work, Holmes. You did a good job putting that together. I appreciate that.
I'm just here to help you relive your glory years.
So the
Thank
next
you,
time
man.
we get outside, Jose's going to bat, Mike's going to pitch.
and that's going to be so much worse for me. That's going to be the embarrassing one.
When's the last time? Can you hit at all?
No. No, not at all. In high school, if you threw over 75, not touching it. Now I probably couldn't touch anything. Yeah, that was horrible.
And he did. Y'all notice on the graphic, he put USA versus Venezuela.
I did see that. That was pretty good. I have the tennis ball in my
LD.
trunk if you want to get it back out today when we get done.
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
No. We can wait for that one.
I can go easy on you. I give you a nice BP pitch.
Let him get some reps.
Man,
God, I'm just
let's go to the
sore.
cages or something soon. Work on our form.
Oh, I'll have to get it back on the golf course.
All right. Typical baseball junkie here. He ain't got no idea how to play the game.
Just loves the game.
Yeah.
Finally got an athletic video from Mike. 1'4".
Hey, it's 250. I'll take it. Hey, I'm 50 years
Hey,
old. I'll take a
baseball
250.
250 ain't bad.
All right. It is in the building, baby. What I do like seeing myself on video because it reminds me that I still have a ways to go before I get my poncho where I need it to be.
Yeah, man.
And it's a reminder that I've had a lot of setbacks lately nutritionally.
Oh man, yeah.
I've made bad
All you
mistakes
can do is
recently.
get back on the horse the next day.
I'm such a snacker. I mean,
You're a snacker.
it's harder for me to give up snacking than it would for like that guy that asked you for money today.
Ugh.
He has a better chance of giving up whatever drugs he's on than I do giving up snacking. I just cannot stop snacking. It's my bugaboo. Anyway,
I understand. I
still
mean,
got. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
That didn't. This,
So he
this
takes
didn't
you
work
deep.
out.
He takes you deep, so you want to play this. What a hater.
well, we're
That's
talking
okay.
about
This I deserved to get trashed on that. Look at that gut. Hell yeah, bitch.
But like, if you just pause it right there as like a profile pic, you'd be like, "Oh shit, he jammed that."
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
about to just send this home.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh no. I tried to look. And what's funny is the Home Depot mascot looking at me.
He looks in horror. It's like someone looks like he just died.
Oh shit!
Somebody might want to help this guy. He may be hurt.
Nobody covered the Final Four like we did.
No, they didn't. Literally. Hey, I know my age. I know my limits. I know what I can do. That doesn't mean I won't try to do shit I can't do on occasion. All right, I know my limits. You know what I don't do? I don't climb on roofs.
No, me neither.
That's for younger men from GC Roofing. They do that. Russ doesn't get up there either.
No,
Although Dale got up there when he was spraying that love sauce last week.
he was on Amon's roof.
And I have to admit, I mean, Amon has a 2-story mansion. Of course, Mr. Singh has a giant mansion.
Right.
I was worried about Dale because he's old.
Yeah.
And he has piss poor health. And he was up there in that hot sun. When the owner is up there treating it, at least you know what you do know, though? Other than this guy may have a heart attack on my roof, I know he's going to kick ass.
He's going to kick
These
ass.
guys, and Russ shows up to all the roofing jobs, too. These guys are blue-collar, local, brutal, hardworking people, the official roofers and love sauce providers of in the building. It's GC Services Roofing and Construction. It is Lone Star Nano Services. They come in after the roof gets put on or treated or repaired, and they put their little love potion on there, and it preserves the life because that nano chemical they put on there, it preserves the life of your roof by up to 15 years, man.
Speaking of Dale.
Yes, sir. He's a little golfer, too, isn't he?
I went out there with them yesterday. We went out and played the quarry, and it was hot. And if anybody's ever played the quarry, there's nowhere to hide.
No.
It gets hot at the quarry, and about hole 15, Dale was like, Rudy, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm not feeling good. But front 9, we played our own ball.
Yeah.
And then the back 9, we went 2-on-2. It was me and Dale versus Russ. It was me and Nano versus GC Services. It was Russ and his son. Mm-hmm. And me and Dale got him by 1 stroke. Beat him 4-3. Me and Dale pulled through with the win. Dale came up clutch. He has a great swing. He just hasn't played in a while.
Yeah, he's an old local tour. He's an old local pro.
But Russ and his son, they both hit the ball a country mile.
Yeah, Russ can play.
His son can play too. His son was hitting the ball. I'm 310, 315. Mm-hmm. His son, $105 maybe. Mm-hmm. Tattooing the ball.
Yeah.
I'm like,
good
damn,
good
to be young.
They're long and lanky.
Yeah, good to be young. They both hit it a country mile. Good times with Nano and GC. Appreciate the hospitality, fellas. And appreciate you taking care of our in-the-building listeners.
And they can play golf pretty good.
Oh, shocking. 3 white boys can play golf.
When I met Dale, he was a local pro at a golf course in Orlando.
I can see it.
In Florida.
No, he has the swing. He has a great swing. Sure. Great
All
outfit,
right.
too.
I look for the day where Dak Prescott just plays golf and not football.
Damn, you want Dak to retire?
I'm ready for Dak to hang it up.
Jesus.
Do you have the video did I send you Dak Prescott video?
Not to me. You didn't send it in our group. You may have sent it to him
solo. Did I send it to you, Jose?
No, I'll find it though.
Oh, here. I thought I sent you something.
Well, while they wait, Dak Prescott, I think, and I'm not just saying this to troll Mike, I think this is going to be a bounce back year for Dak Prescott. And I think he plays great this season. I honestly do, because I feel like he finally understands, like, look, man, Donovan McNabb did this too. And Dak took a page out of Donovan's book. Dak and Donovan are so caught up in being considered a run-first quarterback, a quarterback that looks to run, doesn't look to scramble to throw. And they didn't want to be pigeonholed as some quarterbacks. I'll just say some. I won't go race. Some quarterbacks get pigeonholed like, oh, man, this guy just looking to take off, and they want to sit there and make the best quarterback play. And I think Dak finally realized, like, you know what? I'm not that. And I was a better quarterback when I would go and run for 6 yards and get out of bounds, or 3 yards and get the first down and get out of bounds. And he said, you know what? I've been carrying all this weight to take this pounding, but I'm going to have to get down and wait and just keep the chains moving. I think he finally realized he's not going to be Peyton Manning. And with the addition of Pickens, addition of a running game, and if the offensive line has a pulse, I think Dak has a good season.
A couple of days ago, somebody out there in Oxnard asked Tyler Smith, the left guard.
Yeah.
about Super Bowls. He's like, the goal is to win the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh.
And of course what's he gonna say?
What is he gonna say?
I hope he goes 7-10.
If you play for Cleveland, I don't care who you are. You say, yeah, we're trying to win it all.
And so, well, whatever. I saw that. It's no big deal. I mean, guys,
no biggie. That's what they got to say.
Then Dak gets asked about this too. Super Bowl being the goal. And all right, so run this. We're allowed to run this, right, Bouquet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is Dak. And he does seem to have a different demeanor this year. He's carrying himself a little. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this man is now. All right, play this and we'll talk.
Mike Ducey, Fox 4. Tyler Smith, the day you guys arrived, said that he thinks this is a Super Bowl winning roster, potentially. Do you think that's a reasonable expectation?
Hell yeah. If he doesn't believe it or anybody in that locker room don't believe it, then I asked them to get out. And Shotty said it day one we showed up. If you don't want to win a Super Bowl or don't think we can win a Super Bowl, then then don't come to Oxnard, and you're in the wrong place. We know the standard when you wear the star.
Okay. Hell yeah, we're a Super Bowl contender. Okay. And then he went on later, and then so we can only play so long in these cuts. Want to hear the rest of it? And then he got asked about himself and his legacy and all this kind of thing. Quote from Dak: "What I've done or accomplished really doesn't hold any weight to me." Basically shit on his career so far. He says, "What I've done or accomplished really does not hold any weight to me. That's the true effing motivation. That's the truth in your stomach. Like, what's in your gut?
Right.
It's obvious that I don't have a Super Bowl. So it's not like, oh, my God, somebody knows there's a secret. Like, my secrets are out in the public. No, F that. That's what pushes me to be better each and every day. And that's what I wanted. That's not just for myself. It's for everybody. You got to love when your expectations align and your standards align with not only the coaches, the front office, but the fans as well, blah, blah, blah. F that. My goal is to win a Super Bowl." And I respect your opinion, Rudy.
No, I don't mean I
that
could
you
be
think
dead
Dak's
ass
going to have
wrong.
a good season. Can I give mine?
Absolutely. So petty.
Joker laugh.
So petty. Petty Murphy.
Get the fuck out. They ain't winning 7.
Petty Mills.
They may not finish in 3rd in the division. The Giants may have a better record than they're
Hell
going to have.
no. Now we could do. I'm taking all them bets. My Cowboys gonna be better than the Giants. Damn it.
Okay, all right. Well, they ain't finishing better than 3rd. That I'm willing to guarantee.
They're not gonna be better than Washington or
God,
Philly.
no.
You do realize that this will be Jalen Hurts' 6th OC in 6 seasons.
Yeah, and what
He has a brand new OC again.
And just like last year when they won the championship.
I know. I left that part out, Mike.
With Kellen Moore.
Let me cook, Mike. I left that part out.
With Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott was a 500 quarterback.
Well, Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott was throwing almost 5,000 yards.
With Kellen Moore, Jalen Hurts is a world champion.
With the world champion team.
I get it. And this ain't that. And Dak ain't Jalen Hurts, and the Cowboys ain't the Eagles. Dallas is going to be 7-10 at best, if not far worse.
Are we sure that Washington is – how do we know Washington? Maybe Washington are the Texans. Remember the Texans come out, C.J. Stroud, win a playoff game? I don't know Washington. I'm not confident. I'm not willing to sit here and say Washington's going to be good again. I don't know that.
I don't know that either. And maybe Philly,
we can say
there's
that.
the second-year slump, and everyone's got tape.
Who knows? Yeah.
And all this kind of thing. This Dallas sucks. It's Dallas that sucks. The Commanders.
Okay, you're right, Mike.
Although President Trump wants me to say Redskins again, so can I say Redskins?
Absolutely.
The leader of my country wants me to say Redskins.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Washington may have a step back, just because
but not Philly. I'm not worried about Philly.
Dallas sucks. I can't emphasize that any clearer. Dallas sucks.
Yeah, they do.
They suck. So all that Super Bowl talk is
and he missed
silly.
2/3 of the season last year, and I paid him a whole lot of money.
It's ridiculous. If they could, if the Cowboys were to ever, I mean, at this point their expectations are so low. Who cares what they say? You might as well say, "Oh yeah, we're going to win the Super Bowl." No one takes you serious. They are a laughingstock. They are a joke. They are a punchline. They're literally a freaking cartoon. Did you see this news?
Mm-mm.
We have a cartoon coming out where Jerry Jones is in it.
I love that. I'm a cartoon guy.
Adult Swim is
So
producing.
is it going to be porn?
No, well, Jerry would probably do that. No, Adult Swim has announced that they're producing a new show called Keeping Up with the Joneses. It's about this family, a fictional family called the Newberries, and they get real rich, and they move into this really rich neighborhood in Dallas. And the guy's neighbor is Jerry Jones.
Cool.
And so Jerry, in cartoon form, like comes over and he's involved. I don't know how big the Jerry Jones role is going to be, but it's a made up family. But they're going to portray Jerry in cartoons. Yes,
Keeping Up with the Joneses.
We call the Cowboys a clown show. We call them a circus. Now they're literally
a cartoon,
freaking cartoon, and they're a joke. And it's insane the legion of fans that they continue to have, despite the fact that no one takes them serious at all, other than their entertainment value, I guess. So whatever. Hey, just entertain me. You know, I'm looking forward to the Netflix docuseries on Jerry because it's going to cover the early 90s when they were really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, you and I are going to do a breakdown of that docuseries when it comes out next month. We're going to do I think me and Jose were talking about this yesterday. We should release I think we should do a reaction to the docuseries and then release it as our own series.
Yeah.
Our reaction to the series. I think it'll be really
members.
good. I think it'll be really good.
For members.
And so, look, I mean, that's where we are with the Cowboys. That's great. Can't wait for the docuseries. That's great. That's awesome. Keeping Up with the Joneses. Adult Swim, they make funny as hell cartoon shows for adults. It's great. Can't wait to see it. A guy that works in Dallas who's done the fake Jerry Forever on the ticket, Gordon Keith.
Yeah.
He's the voice of Jerry
really?
in the cartoon. Yeah.
Wow.
It's hilarious. It's going to be hilarious, I'm sure. But as far as on the field, that's all like whatever. That's just gravy. Just entertain me because you ain't winning. If you're going to suck, entertain me while you suck. Yeah. Cool. So release cartoons. Release docuseries. If they could ever just get to it's so low, the bar. If they could just ever get to a conference championship. What was it that Jose's brother-in-law said yesterday? You know how excited their fan base would be? They just got to the conference title game. They would throw the house out the window. I guess that's an old saying in Mexico.
Yeah, I guess
that's a rough translation. Obviously, it's in Spanish. In Mexico, according to Jose's brother-in-law, being super excited and like the house is rocking, what they say is we're going to throw the house out the window.
I didn't understand it, but I was like, okay, I'll roll with it.
I think it meant so excited we're going to throw the house out the window. If they won the division and won one effing playoff game, this state would be back all the way in. They don't deserve the loyalty, but they have it.
No, they don't.
And they're going to suck again. So if you're going to suck, at least entertain me. I hope George Pickens goes apeshit 3 times this year and screams at Dak Prescott for not getting him the ball. I hope that I hope that we have massive. I hope another fun baby that Jerry made with one of his road lizards comes out. Whatever. I couldn't care less about watching them play football. So just entertain me since I have to pay attention to your damn franchise. And I'm excited for the cartoon. I'm going to watch it. I think it's going to be probably pretty funny. It is In the Building, presented in part by Sammy's Embroidery. Whether you're coaching a youth team, running a small business, or just want to rep your team in style, go get you a Adult Swim Keeping Up with the Joneses t-shirt.
Or Run Bookie's Cheeks t-shirt.
Run Bookie's Cheeks. Go get a phrase or a slogan that we use on our show and have Sammy make it for you on a shirt or a hat. He can do it. He's got you covered. Local, fast, and quality that you can feel. All the name brands. Sammy puts your logo on everything from hats to jerseys to jackets and everything else. Visit Sammy's Embroidery right there on San Pedro, just south of North Star Mall, or check out his website. It's samsembroidery.com. samsembroidery.com. All right. One of the things we didn't get to yesterday, we ran long. You'd mentioned Jeff Teague. Is he still playing?
No.
Okay. I thought
he just does a really successful pod with his brother and one other guy. Because Jeff Teague, he's a great storyteller, and he played, so he has great stories. So they're super popular. So yeah,
I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I'll check it out.
Yeah, like 2017. No, during the Miami Heat run, they started testing for HGH. This is when LeBron's with the Heatles, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden they're testing for HGH, and Jeff Teague is like, hey, man, I remember that year they started testing for HGH, and all of a sudden LeBron had back issues, and he was out 2-3 weeks, and he came back and he was skinny. He was definitely on something. And I detect,
wow.
like, only because I'm a super sarcastic guy, I can detect the sarcasm. I detected the sarcasm, but I also detected like kind of serious, kind of sarcastic.
Right.
Well, because that's been with the LeBron haters, that's been an ongoing theme. Like, hey man, this guy clearly on something. Maybe not actual juice, but something to keep this pace up this long. Considering that's been a negative narrative surrounding LeBron, the world ran with it, and of course, because you can get sued for shit like that, you know,
especially LeBron
especially when you're talking about LeBron.
Yeah,
he moonwalked like Michael Jackson at the Grammys or whatever the hell that was when Mike broke out the moonwalk. He moonwalked, backpedaled, DB, whatever you want to call it, man. He backed away. Man, I was just kidding, man. Y'all got to leave me alone, blah, 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 whatever. I was just playing. So, I mean, at that time, I don't want to accuse him of that, because to me, if he's not, that means he's so good that we think he's on the juice. To me, that's a compliment. Like, you're so damn good. You're so damn dominant. You've been good so long. We think you're on the shit. You know what I mean? To me, I take it as a compliment. Like, damn. You know, you see a natural guy with this great body. Like, oh, man, you're on the juice. Actually, I'm not. Appreciate the compliment. So, whatever. But he had to backpedal because, again, LeBron will have his people on your ass. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
But it doesn't mean it could
kidding.
be EPO. It could be anything. I don't know. I don't know what LeBron, like, you know, he spends $1.5 million on his body a year.
A lot of money for steroids.
See, look at Kenny. No way he's not on something. What's
the problem? He's 40 years old. He still plays at a high level. He averages 25
Mike
and 15.
is pro what is it? PDP. Performance enhanced.
Absolutely.
Mike is pro PEDs. I'm pretty much pro PEDs because, look, I look at it this way. I remember Shaq. I don't remember what show he was on. Shaq was like, I'm scared to look at my kidneys. I don't even want to know because of all the painkillers he's taking. I'd rather these guys be taking HGH, TRT, or weed than be on freaking all these pain meds. It's much better for you if it's doctor prescribed and they're checking your blood work every 2 months. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's much better than, you know, a lot of these guys retire, can't walk, and they're strung out on oxy.
Football players.
Is that better than weed? Or is that better than, you know, some of these peptides that help you recover? No, it's not better.
Man, is there anybody in the league in better shape than LeBron James physically?
No.
He's the most fit man in pro sports.
Ever.
It's certainly in the NBA. He's 40. He's become the all-time leading scorer. How many finals has his teams played in?
10.
How many teams has he led to the finals?
4.
Okay.
Well, 2 Cleveland's, 1 Miami, 1 Lakers. So
yeah, and he's going to be 41 and still an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Give me what he's on. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm team. I'm team. Again, steroids. That's a whole other thing. We're talking about Anabar and D-ball and trend. You could tell I studied bodybuilding way too much. Steroids are a whole different thing than HGH or, you know, testosterone or peptides. To me, those are two different, totally different things. But, and y'all know I never give LeBron the benefit of the doubt. I'm team LeBron on this one. If he is, again, because everybody in San Antonio can start taking steroids, and 90% of us are still gonna look like shit.
Once again,
you're gonna, like, just because you're on shit, that's not gonna make you great.
There are so many. This is a topic that we're so ignorant on. Like, no one, you know, whether it's us, because all I know, I can't tell you all the names. All I can tell you is performance enhancing drug. You know how many PEDs there are? Thousands.
Yeah.
They're not all steroids, you
Right.
know. Everybody just wants to put everything in one hat. Oh, he's clearly on. Is he on anabolic steroids?
Right,
Is
there's
he
a
on
difference.
Testosterone? Is he on blood thinners? Is he on blood enhancers?
EPO
Is
like
he
the
on-
cyclist.
Is he
that
on
helps you breathe longer.
amphetamines?
Yeah.
What
it
are we
could be
talking?
a lot.
It's insane. I mean, there's so many. All I know is, again, like all I can tell you is, give me whatever LeBron James is on. He's the healthiest guy in America.
I remember,
I mean,
remember
he's
when
the greatest athlete.
Remember when Sherman got busted? Richard Sherman got busted for Adderall because it makes you more alert.
Yeah,
They consider that a PED. I'm like, damn.
right.
And a diuretic. It is a diuretic. It curbs the shit out of your appetite. You ever had Adderall? I did an
No.
Adderall in Vegas.
You pop one just
Just
for energy.
just to stay right.
Did
I
you
was in
feel
Vegas.
any different?
I just felt up.
Did you
And
drink
I wasn't
with it? Did
hungry.
you mix it with booze?
Yeah, and I just wasn't hungry. I
Uh-huh.
didn't like it.
Oh, no. Well,
But
dude,
it worked. Adderall works. The reason people
Yeah.
abuse it is because it works.
well, that's for people that have attention deficit disorder.
a lot of
you know?
nurses use Adderall.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
you're doing a 24-hour shift.
Right. I'd rather pop an Adderall than do 2 lines of crank like a lot of truck drivers did back in the day.
Right.
You know. Again, if LeBron is on something,
Give it to me.
I would like to know what that is so I can start getting on those things.
And again, you can take everything LeBron is taking,
Mhm.
Kenny, and you ain't going to be LeBron.
No.
So
No.
you can take everything Barry Bonds took.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to hit 760 home runs.
Well, we start talking about the greatest athletes ever of modern times. We always think Bo Jackson
Of
and
course.
Deion Sanders.
Yes.
Those are the first 2 names that come to mind because they were
Absolutely.
both pros in 2 leagues. There's not a human being alive that knows anything about athletics, that's involved in athletics, that would say they all agree LeBron could have played in the NFL had he
Sure.
wanted to.
Been a great tight end.
Yeah, he'd have been great. LeBron is top 5 greatest athlete.
I think he was
there's
all-state
ever
football
been.
before he was like, he broke his wrist and was like, okay,
Ever been.
yeah, it's insane.
So whatever he's doing, give me some. I want some of that.
I want it all.
Right. But he's also one of the most gifted athletes in the history of mankind.
And the discipline. Nobody talks about the discipline, the sleep, the eating,
Sure.
the training when you don't feel like it.
He's
There's a
so
whole
clean.
different level of
He's
discipline.
very clean.
Yeah,
too.
man. Come on now.
0 off the field incidents.
I will bust him up when need be, but come on now, people.
You
Let's
know,
be honest with
0
ourselves.
issues, 0 suspensions, 0 fines, 0 anything.
Who was that? Ray Lewis?
And y'all just want to
Ray Lewis, the deer antler spray
Yep.
Huh?
for the recovery. Ray Lewis.
The deer spray? Yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
Worked great.
I want to see Ray. I want Ray Lewis in the Super Bowl. Spray that shit up.
Right on.
You think
Absolutely.
Terrell Owens didn't take anything to play after breaking his leg to play in that Super Bowl? Absolutely he did. And guess what? He performed his ass off and made that Super Bowl a lot more interesting.
And I love how, like in pro leagues, also they determine which ones are immortal.
Right.
You know how much Toradol, Tony Romo, got shot
Dude,
to play
is that
by
healthy?
the team? No.
exactly.
Doc Garrett and I talked about this all the time. Every time Romo would get a Toradol shot, Doc Garrett's like, "That's just so terrible for you."
Right.
That's like a one-time thing.
Not every Sunday.
It was a weekly thing for
Yeah.
Romo. So was that not a performance?
That's
enhancer?
performance enhancing.
Come on.
It is.
So because they can't regulate it properly, I'm for all of it. And I've been this way since the 90s. I was the one guy that defended Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens and A-Rod. Great. Good for them. Good for them. And they should be in the Hall of Fame. The fact that they're not is bullshit.
Yeah,
So I don't care what LeBron's done.
me either.
That's it. All right, let's get violent, shall we? Let's do a little punching up in here. It is In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Who are you punching today?
I am punching anybody and everybody that is against Project Marvel. You people make my ass itch. You people are why my city feels like we're a bunch of old people walking around in diapers, just leave things the same. I just don't get it sometimes. You know, I've seen these cities that try to stand 10 toes down on we ain't helping, we ain't doing this. And you know what the Supersonic said? Cool. We'll move to Oklahoma.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Keep trying, people. Again, I fully believe that it's going to get pushed through. I think we have enough smart people and, that understand this is needed. This is a much needed injection into the city. But the people bitching and moaning and groaning, I think like some people just wake up wanting to bitch about something. Like, how does that truly, truly like affect your life? It doesn't. It helps my city. Downtown's gonna look great. It's gonna be fine, man. What are y'all bitching about, man? We can't just be the rodeo and the Riverwalk and Fiesta. We did it already. We've mastered that. Fiesta's gonna be fine. The Riverwalk's gonna be fine. The rodeo's gonna be fine. That's our city leaders. That's all they care about. Those three things. And I get it. We make a shit ton of money. It's kept the city rolling for years. Okay, that's like Jose being in the NBA and he's great at getting to the basket. And all summer long, he works on getting to the basket. No, you've mastered getting to the basket. Master the pull-up jumper. We've mastered those three things that we're really good at. Oh, and I'll throw in tourism. We're one of the best tourism cities in America. So we have 4 things that we're really great at, and we just keep focusing on that. Hey, I focus on these 4 things. No, that's not going anywhere. Let's work on Project Marvel. Let's make this thing happen. Quit your bitching, moaning, and groaning. Gonna be fine. So punch anybody and everybody that's upset with Project Marvel. Jiminy Christmas. It's 2025. Then you got certain buildings. Don't touch that building. It's historic. It's a fucking dump. I don't give a shit if it was there in 1813. I hate that about our downtown. I'm sure most downtowns have that, but I live in San Antonio, so I only know San Antonio. Certain places you can't knock down as a historical landmark, blah, blah. Knock that shit down. Nobody going in there. Let's move on. Team Project Marvel.
My fist is in the air. Absolutely. All right, and if our mayor is against it, we should vote her ass out. I don't know. We should vote her ass out, that's for sure. Gina,
this is your open invite to end the building. We've had your buddy, the fire chief, on. Come on here, Gina, and talk to us about Project Marvel. And if we have to, we'll virtually punch you. I'll be like, hey, Gina, you're my punch of the day. I'm not gonna touch you.
I can reach out to. I don't know her.
Gina, come on in the building. Somebody get this to Gina. Come on in the building and explain to us.
You can
what
say,
your
Gina,
problem
I
is.
prefer Mayor Ortiz.
Mayor Ortiz, come on in the building and explain your gripes. Everybody keeps saying that, but I haven't heard her gripes, so I need to look that up.
All right. I want to punch Cowboys mascot Rudy.
Wow.
What are you punching the pedophile for?
Wow.
Well, it's really Jerry because this is the culture of the Cowboys. I must have missed this.
Wow.
Because apparently this is like a 2-year-old story that got brought back to light this week. So, Arp, Texas's own, the former
I don't even know where Arp is.
In middle of nowhere up near Waco.
Sundown.
The very talented, very fast, very dexterous, always hurt, but when he's on the field, he's great. DeMarvion Overshown.
Love Overshown. He's probably my favorite defender when he's healthy.
We'll let him know you called his town a sundown town.
Oh, shit. He's from there? Well, when you can play football, you can stay out.
That's true.
Arp's own. He has this great big giant. He sounds like Scottie Pippen. He has this incredible baritone.
Yeah,
anyway, I must have missed this. Did you know that when he first got drafted,
Overshown,
at first he was told you can't have 0, and he was like, "Oh, I thought they passed a rule where linebackers can wear single digits."
They did.
They said, "No. Rowdy wears 0." The whoever the person is that is rowdy bitched to the Cowboys.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I wish I were. Again, this is your team that y'all want us to talk about that has reality shows and docuseries and literally cartoons. Rowdy raised hell and did not want to give 0 to DeMarvion Overshown, an actual player on the team. Overshown was like, oh, okay. He admitted that's kind of weird, but all right. Is 1 available? He had to bitch. His people had to go to the Cowboys marketing staff and say, look, it's the kid's number. Can he get 0? It'd be one thing if a player had already had 0. They made Overshown have to complain to management because Rowdy didn't want to give it up.
I would have said, Rowdy, I appreciate your time with us. I'll put the next spare in your uniform.
Dude.
Get out of here, Jose. Go be Rowdy.
Again.
You don't care what number you wear, right?
No. 69 preferably.
Screw
I
Rowdy.
am not kidding. This happened.
Screw
Overshown
Rowdy.
talked about
I
this.
didn't know this. I did not know this story. I'm
It's
late.
all fine now. He got the number, but he had the fact that he had to lobby to get the freaking number
No,
from the
fact
mascot.
that the mascot actually went and bitched is so stupid. Like,
What?
you think way too highly of yourself.
But Rudy,
I know you travel
That's-
around the country and get paid to go dance and be a weirdo
That's the
that
culture.
drives a white van, but screw you, Rowdy.
that's the culture.
You don't
Where
make
he
it.
felt like
You're
he
not
was
tackling
entitled.
Saquon Barkley, Rowdy.
Right.
Get your effing shine box and get out of my face.
That's the right attitude, but that's not the one that they have. That's why he felt like he had the power to complain about it. And why? And I'm with you though. I mean, dude, Overshown obviously is Agent Zero. Of course, he should wear zero. Rowdy should switch numbers.
I'm not taking a backseat to the mascot
What a
if I'm a
dipshit.
pro.
This is the organization that y'all support year in and year out.
And I
religiously.
can't stand Rowdy. He's creepy.
Extremely creepy. Y'all support this, so we talk about these people. The Dallas Cowboys are dookie on a donut.
I promise you my 6-year-old would cry if Rowdy walked up to her. She'd break out in tears. He's such a creep. He's Silence of the Lambs.
He's
dude.
an asswit.
He's Buffalo Bill.
You know how many times and he's been around so long, I'll never forget. I was literally on the sideline at practice one time when Parcells had to stop practice at the Alamo Dome in training camp because fucking Rowdy was riding around on a four-wheeler with his fucking horn while they're trying to learn plays. Parcells had to stop practice
Cuss Rowdy
and
out.
ran Rowdy off the field.
Good.
And it pissed off the Cowboys marketing people because that's when they were letting all the fans show up and watch their practices at the Alamo Dome.
I know
They were
what you
getting
mean.
40,000 in there, so Rowdy was part of the entertainment. And that's the organization where football is 19th on the important list. The marketing people complain to management that Parcells made Rowdy get off the field. It was a thing. This is the same organization where the public relations director is filming the cheerleaders' locker room, filming underneath the skirt of the owner's daughter, who's letting him, because they're having an affair, live on the NFL Network from their draft room. From their draft room. Oh, by the way, with their entire fucking draft board in the background on a chalkboard that we can all see. That's what y'all want us to talk about.
You
so we
join
do.
the circus, you do clown shit.
Just entertain me, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of clown shit, you want to see what they did at practice today?
Yes.
This is Daiquiri Prescott today at practice.
Of course.
apparently.
Dak. What?
Riding the pony.
Man. This is not. Well, you got to have some fun at training camp. You're sleeping in a dorm with another dude.
Look at the other quarterback. He's doing all this
You
bullshit.
gotta have some fun at training camp. I'm not gonna get in the dirt in the mud with y'all. That's okay. I'm okay with this.
But it's them.
It's them.
You know, like if this is the Steelers, it's no
bet
big.
Dak
It's
has
funny.
A big old long black one.
Oh, he does. I've seen it.
You were in the locker room?
No, don't you? I guess you've never seen
No.
the Dak dick pic
No.
from college. Oh,
No.
yeah. One of his ex-girlfriend at Mississippi State
black one.
posted it.
Weird.
Dak when it was in the restroom when he was at
And
Mississippi
then when he
State.
broke up with her, she posted it.
Yeah, launched it.
Bitch.
He sent her a
But
erect
see, when we
pic.
do that, we go to jail.
Yeah, it's probably don't be pulling it up.
No,
There
don't,
you go.
no.
You
Jose,
can pull
I'm
it up.
serious.
Don't put it on the
Do
screen.
not.
No, I'm looking up my favorite image of Dak
Oh,
Prescott.
Dak getting beaten up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Hey, that took 4 guys to beat him up.
I just think it's hilarious that they're everyone just standing by while the Mississippi State quarterback getting his ass whooped.
You know,
And
that-
everyone's
Everyone's
just like,
scared. They were too chicken shit to get involved.
this is the Mississippi State starting
I know.
quarterback.
I agree.
Somebody help the man.
You know what? And that
You're right,
video,
Jose.
I'm like, damn, Dak's a tough dude.
He's a
man.
he's
he
a
took
badass.
a fucking beating
He's
by
a
those
badass.
bunch of pussies. How do you participate with 3 other dudes and beat up one guy? Big vaginas,
bitch.
big bitches.
No one likes that.
No, like I don't want to shit all over Dak here personally. I like Dak Prescott. I have been a massive fan of Dak's, a defender. But since he blew his ankle out, he is clearly not the same guy.
No.
He had his worst season last year, and then he got hurt, and he was off to the worst start of his career by far, coming off the shit he laid on the Star the Packers playoff game. Do y'all not remember how horrible he was in the playoff game against Green Bay?
That was awful. That was bad.
And then he follows that with the worst start of his career last year.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Dak Prescott is done. He sucks.
Give me Quincy Carter. Don't go too far, AOD.
Dak is not good. Okay, let me say this. He's about 16th or 17th in the league.
That's good.
However, I bet you that fast forward 1 year, Dak, we're going to be saying he's 25th. He is not going to get any better than he's shown. He is maxed out.
He's dancing on the ceiling
only
like Lionel Richie?
Yes, he's only going to get worse. They're not going to be any good, mostly because Dak Prescott continues to get worse by the year. All right, Orlando Kill only stays consistent. Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer in the building. If you need a family lawyer, it's not always just divorce. A lot of times it's, maybe there's custody issues. Maybe a kid's turned 15, wants to move in with dad, and she's giving you issues, so you need to get the decree changed. Maybe there's adoptions, things like that. They do it all at Orlando Kill. When we say family law, that's what we mean. Orlando Kill. That's our guy, 210-775-4995. You can email him, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Thank you, Orlando.
The Dak contract. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Could have had him for a lot cheaper 2 years ago, and they let him be the franchise player. They had max pay him.
They have an out in 2028,
Yep.
but
Not till 2028.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Yeah, we're stuck
I can't
with
see
that.
it. What does it say?
It is, you have him for the cap hit's really what's important. $50 million this year.
Mhm.
His cap hit this year is 50.
What is it next year? Go 71.
74.
74.
And then the year after 68. And then if they take his contract and make him a 20 or 35-year-old starting quarterback, it's going to be 78.
Oh, he'll be gone because they have an out at 28. He'll never see that. I mean, their cap will never see that.
Oh man,
The cap hit is all that matters.
I don't know how this thing's going to get any better because he's the starting quarterback. As long as he's starting quarterback, you can't progress. You can't.
24% of your cap next year. Dak
He's only
Prescott.
going to regress for the next 3 years as he gets older and older.
Good God.
That's why it's so funny when I hear, "Oh hell yeah, Super Bowl to bust."
Yeah.
Why don't you try to win 8 games? 8 games is a successful season for me this year because they're overachieving based on my expectations for them. They're just terrible, dude. They suck. And it's mostly because of him. Their culture shit. All they care about television and reality shows and docuseries and cartoons. And their team's mediocre. And it's unfortunate for guys that bust their ass for that team that are really good, like CeeDee Lamb, DeMarvin Overshown. Although Overshown, he can't play.
Availability is your best ability.
That's correct. He's overblown because he's not available.
Right.
So I love Tyler Booker, the kid they just drafted. Love Tyler Smith. I hope Tyler Guyton can get over the hump. It's just rooting for him. I hope Overshown can. He's on PUP. He won't be back till October. So hopefully when he gets back, he'll be able to stay good all season.
Yeah.
Every year they shit on their superstars by making them flap in the wind, like they're doing with Micah this year, CD last year, Zach Martin the year before that, Dak the year before that. They shit on their best players. They're just bad. They're just not good people either.
Yeah.
So anyway, I didn't mean to spend so much time on this. It's just. It's insane that they're the most popular franchise on the planet. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, well,
I don't get it.
UT's coming for the throne in Texas.
I don't get it. I can't much further looking forward to the Texas season than anybody else's. All right, Slackers. Always look forward to going into Slackers, the official sports bar and grill. Official sports bar in the building. 5 locations. St. Mary's, near downtown. up in the Med Center on Fredericksburg Road, over on Nacogdoches, 281 at Thousand Oaks. And the one behind North Star Mall on Rector. That's where we were the other night, celebrating Richard's birthday. Had a good time watching the boxing fight. Slackers, the official sports bar, and the barbecue plate selling silent auction.
Today.
Comes down today at 3 o'clock at Thousand Oaks, 281 Thousand Oaks. 100% of all sales go to flood relief. I'm going to run on there. I'm going to go grab a couple plates for dinner tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Good, man. Make sure you send me a picture of that.
I will, man. Plate sale today, silent auction at Slackers, 281 Thousand Oaks from 3 to 9 p.m. Jump in there, get you a plate. 100% of the proceeds go to the flood relief up in Kirk County and the areas up in the Hill Country. All right. You want to talk a little television? Talk TV.
Okay.
There have been a lot of things go on in television. I actually I've had to make notes. There's so many.
Did you see the NBA on NBC lineup?
No, I have not. See, now throw that at me.
I think it's Vince.
Okay.
Vince Carter, Jamal Crawford, Michael Jordan,
and
Carmelo Anthony. Am I right in that, Jose? Does that sound right?
I will tell you right now, I didn't look at it, but I saw that they put it out here. So yes, there's going to be. Well, I needed to.
I mean, we know Tirico.
Yeah.
Who else after Ian Eagle? Is he going to call NBA games?
Oh, no.
So one of the teams is going to be.
I guess I had the wrong one then.
Well,
This
no,
is like solely different.
No, so there's two of them out. So I see the both that you're looking at.
Okay.
Here. So the play-by-play guys: Mike Tirico, Noah Eagle, Terry Gannon,
Okay.
Michael Grady.
I don't know Grady.
I know Tirico and Eagle, obviously. Game analyst Reggie Miller, Jamal Crawford, Grant Hill, Derek Fisher, bad guy, Brad Daugherty, Brian Scalabrine, good guy, Austin Rivers, and Robbie Hummel.
Derek Fisher's going to be an analyzer?
Yeah.
Boy, maybe he's trying to get people to like him because the entire NBA world knows what a colossal douchebag he is.
Bad guy.
So studio is Vince and Carmelo, and then special contributor, meaning when Mike feels like it.
Yeah.
Special contributor.
That means when Mike feels like coming, he ain't got nothing else going on.
Yeah.
He'll come in studio.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, it's a good lineup. I'm
All
excited
right.
to see. I just please let Michael Jordan give out some bets. That's all I care about.
I think it would be a great bit, Jose, but considering the stuff around him and his dad and being the fake suspension, it won't happen. But it would be a great bit.
Just the DraftKings
If
the
Mike
segment.
came in there and did his bets, it would be epic. That's just like Phil. They should do the same thing when golf with Phil Mickelson.
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, everybody's in bed now with
And we all
DraftKings
know
and
y'all
everybody.
love to gamble.
Right, and the leagues are now cool with it. We've
We've
they
accepted
shove
it.
gambling websites down my throat all day. Just let Mike let us set of bookies bets. Let it be Jordan's.
But I see
Jordan's
Mike more as a
take.
tables guy. I don't see Mike as a sports bettor.
I would
Yeah,
agree with
you're
that,
right.
yeah.
He's a poker guy.
He's a poker,
Yeah.
blackjack,
Yeah.
baccarat.
Oh my god, I could see Michael Jordan for hours. Just
Yeah,
sitting
Could you
with
see Mike
blackjack.
at the high roller table, 25,000 a hand?
Oh, that'd be so fun.
I don't know, Mike. I could see Mike betting on lines though.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he's a NASCAR owner, so I could see it all here.
NASCAR?
Absolutely,
He's
yeah.
in NASCAR? I know he was
He
in.
loves
Yeah,
NASCAR.
Bubba Wallace's team.
Oh, that's
Mike
right.
is
You're
the
right.
majority owner of Bubba's team.
Yeah.
No, so just a lot of TV stuff lately. So
What else?
did y'all see where the FCC now has approved of this massive merger with Paramount and Skydance?
Yep.
Okay.
And so there's been a lot of, so it's funny, so CBS announces, they're owned by Paramount, that they're canceling The Late Show.
Yeah.
Long time running staple institution show going back to David Letterman and then Stephen Colbert. They're canceling Colbert. They're canceling the show. They're just going to get rid of The Late Show. They're not going to have a late night show anymore. I don't think, unless they change their mind. They announced in 10 months from now, they're ending The Late Show. And Colbert spent all week bitching that they're only doing this because he rips President Trump every night.
And I think Trump told CBS.
Well, and
a
that's
thing
the
or
theory is Trump told the FCC, don't approve that merger unless some guys get fired. So CBS told Stephen Colbert, hey, we're canceling The Late Show.
Peace.
And so the narrative is, Paramount's
caved.
caving to Trump. But then you look further into it, and do you know how much The Late Show lost last year?
No.
$50 million. CBS says it has nothing to do with Trump, and they had a settlement with Trump over 60 Minutes shit
Mm-hmm.
not long ago. So it looks like CBS is in bed with the President Trump. I get that the sequence of events looks shady, but then I find out that the Late Show loses $50 million a year.
Well,
A year.
I don't know if I believe that because I think it would have been canceled. I think that's to cover their ass.
But it does lose money.
I can get my
How many?
I can get my CPA to show me a loss every year if I want.
I asked AI to show me how much money does the Late Show lose? How much money did the Late Show lose last year? And it said estimated between 40 and 50 million bucks. AI told me that.
How many of these shows make money?
I don't know. But it's like, then I'm like, well, shit, I like Stephen Colbert. His ratings are fine. I never watch his show. Like, that's a massive other thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Who the hell watches Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon?
I haven't.
No one does.
But see, this is the thing. I didn't watch any of them. I didn't watch Johnny. I didn't watch Leno. I've never watched any of it.
I agree there.
Raul makes a good point.
Who's the tall redhead? I never watched
Conan.
it. I never.
See, I
watched
grew
that
up
shit.
watching late night shows
I didn't watch
back in the day, before the internet, before we had cable, really, and all these other shows. I used to watch Johnny. I watched Dave. I watched Conan. I never really loved Kimmel. Don't really like Fallon. Loved Letterman. Loved Conan. And I like Colbert.
The only reason I ever watched Fallon, him and Kobe had a good relationship, so I would watch Fallon because he would have Kobe on.
Anything I see anymore, but even like I like Colbert, I like Conan, but anything I see is a clip. I don't watch the shows.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not up watching the Late Show every night with commercials and all that kind of thing. I don't care. The thing is that it did lose between 40 and 50 million bucks. And Raul makes a good point. That show has over 200 people on its staff.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you need that many people on your staff to do a 30-minute television show?
No.
And when you knock out the commercials, it really is just about 30 minutes. So I got to this. I just want to keep perspective. I'm not saying that Trump didn't have anything to do with it.
But what I'm saying is, if it's true, and
you got to make money.
I'm just saying, if that is true that they're losing that much money, you're okay with it
until the president bitched and you wanted to merge with them.
Right.
Well, maybe that was all political. Look, we need to get rid of Colbert. He's losing 50 a year. We want to merge with Skydance. And it helps that Trump puts pressure. Because then they can say, well, the president put pressure on the FCC. But they don't give a shit about Colbert. They want to get their merger done.
Right.
And then, the other night, we didn't touch on this too much. Like every time I pay attention to the WNBA, and I really want to like it, even though the product's mediocre, and my kid loves it, so I want to, quasi support it. But every time I turn it on, it's something other than the game. And I'm not one of these shut up and dribble people. But it's like they don't ever dribble. It's never about the dribbling. It's about the referees are mean to us. The referees suck. We don't get paid enough money. Caitlin Clark gets too much attention. And then the other day at the All-Star game, all the girls come out in T-shirts that say, pay us what we're worth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked up their revenues last year, negative $42 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they want more money. And Colbert and his people, I like Stephen. They've bitched all week. This is only because Trump's mean to us. He was mean and he pressured. Take it up with your boss. They're the ones that let it happen. You lost $50 million last year. It's harder to defend you when you're a negative 50. It's harder to care at all, about the WNBA players want more money when y'all also lost 42.
Yeah, they've always lost
That's
money.
a net 42, negative 42. You ain't making any money. I guess my point is that it can't always be it's President Trump's fault. Or people are mean or treat me like shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. These networks do what the fuck they want. No one watches these late night shows. You just admitted you've never watched one.
No, I don't.
Bouquet's probably never even thought about turning on one.
No. Rudy, do you watch SNL?
Times are changing.
It feels like SNL and late night TV shows like that, those are white people things.
It's just
No,
clips.
it's not that. I just don't. I just never was into it unless there was a guest or performance that I heard about that I would tune into. But no, it's not my thing.
Did you watch?
Mean it
all right, he makes it about race. Did you watch Arsenio?
Of course.
Yeah.
There was always a guest that I wanted, and there was always great performances. It was different.
Yeah, it was an alternative to
yeah.
generic white actors or the latest hot redhead actress in a movie that no one's going to see, that the Oscars are going to say that is the best picture of the year. Now, what we're seeing here is, I don't want to get too much in the weeds with the Trump thing, because clearly they're doing a whole bunch of shit so you'll not pay attention to the Epstein shit.
Did you guys
but
see
it's hard
South
to
Park?
defend when you lose money.
Yeah.
Did you guys see South Park's response to all that?
I did.
No.
Yeah, it was funny. I
Yes.
saw the clip. I didn't watch the show.
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm gonna watch it today. Yeah, South Park's my all-time show right there.
And look, man, CBS completely screwed up by lying and editing an interview they did with Kamala Harris on 60 Minutes. They fucked up big time. They opened the door for Trump to jump on their ass and call their credibility out. My point is this, though. Y'all don't make any money. You got to make money. I'm happy to defend you. And, I don't give a shit about throwing Trump under the bus, ripping on whoever. When you're negative 50 and you're negative 40, I don't know what to tell you.
It's a lot of money.
I want to tell you, television has changed. How we watch it has changed. And Kimmel ought to be thankful that he still has a fucking show. And Fallon. Because that's old school television. TV companies are changing their entire thought process. Why do you think you and I have a TV show getting ready to start next month? They need different programs. This old school, appointment TV stuff is dying on the vine. You can't lose $50 million a year.
No, way too much money.
That's it. That's all I want. That's my soapbox.
Way too much money.
Jay Ribaldo, boy, see,
close another one.
Why is Jay Ribaldo so successful? Because they make money over there. He just closed. He had a customer, a client that was trying to sell a rental house. Had a second house, and he was renting it for extra money. Made a decent amount of money. Ready for whatever reason to go ahead and sell the rental house. They just got it sold this week. So not only does he help you buy a home, he will help you sell one too. Ribaldo Realty Group, the official real estate man of In the Building, is Jay and his boys over at Ribaldo Realty Group, boys and girls. Call him at 210-887-1081. You can email him at jribaldo@kw.com. Jay Ribaldo, an upstanding dude, one of the best real estate agents in South and Central Texas. And when you talk about buying a house, we're talking about your family's future. Legacy purchase is buying a house. And Ribaldo's the guy you should have helping you do that. So make sure you get our guy, Jay Ribaldo. All right, what else today? All right. So I had no idea this was even a thing till this morning. Jeff Traylor addressed it apparently at his press conference at the AAC Media Day earlier today. I can't wait to go. I need to go back and watch Jeff. I think it was talking while I was driving to the studio today. Owen McCown.
Yes.
Is he going to start this season, Bouquet? You might know this more than me.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's definitely the starter?
Sure.
Yes.
There's a kid that played at...
It's
hot.
It's hot in this bitch.
There's a kid that played at Memphis that has since transferred to Purdue.
Okay.
That last year texted a screenshot of all of Memphis's defensive plays and gave it to McCown before they played Memphis.
Did UTSA beat Memphis last year?
Beat their ass, yeah.
Beat their ass 40-something to 30-something.
That's unethical.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not my fault if I'm Owen. If you hook me up, I'm using it.
Now, that's the question.
Yeah.
I did Owen use it?
Yes.
And if he did, does that make him a cheater?
No.
I agree.
Maybe
Hell
Memphis
no.
should run their program better.
Hell no, that's not cheating.
And by the way, this is obviously like Memphis is, put this out there or whatever, and to get the news cycle away from them getting rejected from the Big 12 and not
Good
kill all
point.
that shit.
Great
This
point,
makes
Jose.
them look terrible.
No, somebody that transferred gives me some pointers on somebody, I'm using them. No, that's not cheating. That's smart.
Well, I saw a quick clip of trailer earlier. I need to go watch the whole thing. The way Jeff was talking,
He acts like the McCowns are the greatest family that's ever.
and he
walked
has
the
a
planet.
long history with the
He
McCowns.
does.
Owen was at Colorado. He was
Dion told him that he already had his
go
luggage.
get your shine box. You ain't carrying Gucci.
Yeah.
He was one of the many, many guys that
Like,
left
yo, I'm out.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Good on Jeff for bringing him in. Jeff has a long history with the McCown family. And I get Jeff does not want to throw anybody under the bus. They already have a budding rivalry with Memphis. It was the Memphis coach that threw Jeff under the bus a few months ago. Traylor's always bitching about money. You ought to take some of that $21 million they're paying him and put it back in the program.
Right.
What a dick thing to say. This kid that was at Memphis is named Taj Rael, linebacker. UTSA beat them 44-36, so they scored 44 points on them. McCown having all their plays in advance.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look this up. Go ahead.
And here's what pisses me off. How does this even get out? Owen McCown's messages on Instagram got out. Was it McCown that posted this or showed this to somebody?
No, I think I haven't looked at the screenshots right now since yesterday.
I'm looking at Owen McCown's Instagram page, and it has the interaction with him and this kid on there that got leaked.
But the blue means it's from the other dude's side, so it's obviously that guy releasing the Instagram.
Okay, all right. So that's fine. All right. So the Rael sends all these screenshots of all of the Memphis plays.
Okay.
To Owen McCown and writes, "Here you go. That's all the signals." And McCown replies with 4 laughing emojis.
I'm looking up. Okay.
And then Taj Rael messaged, "Far leftist coverages. I'll send you better list showing you the calls, but they run quarters and none of they safeties can cover. By the way. No reroutes on the slot. The field safety is the weakest link in the defense.
Damn.
His hamstring's hurting, but he's running out of eligibility, so when you play him, he's number 0. And then McCown replied, "Bet, but let me know if they cut your stuff. I'll put in a word." They are talking behind the scenes about stealing Memphis's
It
plays.
is insider trading.
Woo!
But so when you're Owen and you get this, you take it to Jeff, and Jeff says, we use it, right?
I don't know if you take it to Jeff, or do you just keep it
You
to
have
yourself
to.
and you use it yourself without telling Jeff? I mean, I can see where UTSA can be accused of cheating. Your player technically cheated because he had insider trading because he took advantage of some Benedict Arnold over on Memphis's team. Rael has since transferred.
That's like one of those times where you say something in the court of law and the judge tells the jury, "Hey, forget that they said that." How?
That's unbelievable.
How am I supposed to forget what I just heard? Like, oh, just retract that. You can't use that. Like, what do you mean? I heard it.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like at this point, like I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that ain't cheating. I'm
All right.
sorry. That's not cheating.
I don't disagree because as a longtime baseball fan, I've always defended teams that steal other teams' signs. On the field.
I don't think sign stealing is cheating.
On the field, I'm talking about. I ain't talking about filming pitchers with random cameras in the bleachers.
Talking about the ass?
Yes.
Stros?
I'm not talking about filming folks. But if I'm a base runner and I'm at second base and I see your catcher's signals and I know he's flashing curve, I should be able to relay that to the batter. You bet your ass.
Like, hey,
that's your fault.
The curve's coming, I'm tapping my helmet. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That's your fault. You know?
Don't tip your pitches.
I almost got in a fight one time, and once again, Taylor compares his high school career to the pros. I was coaching. In 1998, I was coaching 8th graders. And the pitcher for the other team one night was clearly tipping pitches. He would rub his cap when he was about to throw a curveball because he was trying to get the sweat off his fingers. We knew he was going to throw a curve when he'd rub his cap. Curveball. So we had all my guys knew it. The other team got wind of it, and their coach, he got in my face, and we almost had a fist fight over it. Dude, your kid tipped the pitches. I'm here to win. I'm not cheating.
And I'm going to let my people know.
I'm
I don't
not
think
cheating.
that's cheating.
Yeah.
I'm not cheating. So in this case, Owen McCown was simply told what pitches were coming. What's he supposed to do? Not take advantage of that?
That would be dumb. I would be mad. I would be mad at him. Like if I came back, like if let's say this information just came out and then let's rewind and they had lost and Owen didn't use any of it, I'd bring him in office. You had the answers to the test and you didn't use them?
And no shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Crazy.
Hey, Memphis coach. You throwing my boy under the bus down here in San Antonio. Why don't you get your fucking house in order yourself there, player?
Right.
You got folks giving your plays out to the opponent's quarterback the week before y'all play. Miss me with your bullshit,
Nah, I
Memphis.
don't
This
wanna
makes
hear it.
Memphis look like
Yeah,
dog
I don't
shit,
want to hear it.
not UTSA. in my
Agreed.
opinion.
Agreed. And now this solidifies Memphis as UTSA's Conference USA rival.
Oh, my God. This is A&M Texas shit
Yeah.
here.
Now it is. Yeah.
When did we play Memphis and where and when? What day?
That's what I was just looking up. We don't play them this year,
Oh.
it seems. Yeah, they're a bunch of pussies. And they
Maybe
all
in the
suck, so.
conference championship game.
I mean, they won't be playing in any playoffs in basketball. We know that for sure.
Memphis has
They
had
got
a
caught
bad
cheating.
Memphis has
Yeah.
had a bad week. Just found out y'all won out of the conference so bad you offered $250 million to the Big 12 and got told no. Then we find out one day later y'all had a linebacker tipping plays to the other team's quarterback the week before they played. Tough week for Memphis football.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Sorry, y'all aren't Big 12 material when you have guys that literally give plays
But
away to
I
other
think it's
people.
impressive that they had 250 laying around. We don't.
Wow.
Yeah, well, Penny Hardaway, let's see how much
Good
he's been
Lord.
raising.
Speaking of college football and President Trump,
Oh, God.
I wouldn't talk about Trump, but he involves himself in sports.
Yep.
Trump is cracking down on college football. Now, this is the one that might get all of MAGA upset with the president. President Trump has ordered a committee in the next 30 days. He gave him 30 days to produce a plan that will prevent third parties from paying salaries to players. Because now that we're going to start paying guys salaries, all these other companies are like, hey, we'll pay the salaries for you. We'll pay it for you. President Trump don't want any salaries. He don't want the schools paying salaries. He don't want third-party collectives paying salaries. NIL, no problem. Do all the autograph sessions you want. Make all the endorsement money you want. Trump is trying to stop
Well, that's the thing. That's the gray
salaries from being paid to
area. The
anybody.
gray area is what's NIL and what's a salary. Like,
Well,
'cause
it's
if I'm
supposed to be an endorsement of Taco Bell. That's an
right,
NIL.
if I'm the university, I just find the loophole. Like, okay, well, we got, Cavender Toyota's paying the offensive linemen. So instead of making them just be the offensive lineman money, we'll just move that money from Cavender Toyota into the collective.
And that's what Trump's trying to stop.
Yeah,
This is all nonsense.
it's stupid.
There's no way he's going to enforce any of this.
It's
Again, this
idiotic.
is another neon sign. Don't pay attention to the child molester that I was best good buddies with.
Yeah.
Watch this. But I mean, like, you Republicans, some, the ones with balls, have actually criticized Trump a lot in the last few weeks.
They have.
And
I'll
I'm
give
proud
them
of
that.
them. I'm proud of them. I'll be damned. You actually like America first. That's good. Why don't you put America first, like y'all say, and defend honor,
Right.
even when your boy is fucking up? That's being America first.
And again, look, let's be clear about something. The model that we're at is far from perfect, and it needs some buffing and
Yeah.
some shining and some fine tuning and some readjusting. But
Yep.
I just
Trump's gonna piss off some Republicans. Too.
But again,
Oh, yeah.
the system is far from perfect.
So it's like
So we can agree on that.
absolutely. Epstein's one thing. You start fucking around with my college football team.
Yeah. If
It
Alabama
may
can't
be
get my
time
guy,
to promote JD Vance.
yeah. Don't let the 4-star not go to Alabama because of this, Trump, because you're
Right.
going to lose a lot of your base.
Yeah.
A lot of your base.
Yeah.
We can't get a quarterback now? What the hell?
What is it? I think every offensive lineman for UT gets $50,000.
Yeah.
So as soon as you touch campus,
Base salary.
you got to be careful, Trump.
No
Yeah,
shit.
you're about to lose half of their base.
All right.
Like I say, college football, that's a whole different thing. Like, all right, yeah, you messed up some things, eggs and toothpicks, whatever, but don't
Yeah.
F with my college football
Right.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, pedophiles
Yeah.
in college football. Who
Yeah.
knows?
And there's nothing like telling me, Rudy J Incorporated, what I can do and can't do with my money.
Right.
Like, what? Okay, yeah, I want to pay all the DBs. I want to pay all the receivers at Ohio State. That's my right, I thought. But anyway, who
Yeah,
cares?
Yeah, just wait. The same thing's going to happen in baseball because Rob Manfred's going to try to put in a salary cap, and everyone's going to be fighting.
Oh,
like
let me
hell.
tell you something. Let me tell Rob Manfred something. If there is one union that does not bullshit,
Good luck.
and their big time
Yeah.
players will make sure the guys all the way down at the bottom of the bench will be taken care of,
Mhm.
baseball will. This ain't the NFL where guys 35 through 53 are dead broke. This is baseball. And Shohei Ohtani will make sure the 25th guy is taken care of and they will not play. This is not the NFL. I would suggest Rob Manfred not mess with the strongest union in all the sports, which is the MLB. We won't have baseball. They don't fuck around.
No, they don't care about missing games.
They
or
don't give a
seasons.
shit.
They don't give a shit. They do what they got to do. Show brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of In the Building. He's a full-blown chain now. My man, Mr. Singh. Started off with one.
He sent me a video late last night of. It was a video. He was playing the commercial spot that we were running on iHeart. He was like, "Man, this was 2018.
Wow.
He only had one at that time.
Wow.
No, he had two at that time. And I was up 7. 2018, he had two, and he was like, "Man, this popped up on my memories." I was like, "Damn, we've been at this for a minute."
Yeah,
what
man.
we're in 25. It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
And now you're up to 7 stores. At one point, it was 9. So. Shout out to small business, Texas Cheer Liquor.
Not one, not two,
Right.
not three.
The real
nothing.
not
We got
one, not
seven.
two.
7. And all 7 of them have a whole lot of things in common, including quality selections, quality local business, customer service, and you get discounts when you mention In the Building. 5% off. All 7 of them will honor this, from Bernie to Stone Oak, all the way down to I-90 and in between, where all the locations are. You see all the yellow stars there on the screen. Those are locations. All of them will give you 5% off when you mention In the Building. It does not matter at all what you get. 5% off. Okay, and we'll end with this.
What's that?
We can argue whether or not baseball should have a salary cap. My perspective is we should have tiers like English Premier League soccer does.
I agree.
20 highest grossing teams can have their league, but we'll never have that. And the reason I think that is because, A, I'm an American. I believe in capitalism. If you can afford it, do it. Like, I don't hate on the Dodgers. They got the money. Go for it.
Yeah.
Have a $400 million payroll. That's fine. Have a $1 billion payroll. That's
fine.
Pay
one guy $700 million.
Right. It's better than I think the baseball model is the most American of all. It's the NFL that's a communism.
Yeah.
Socialist bullshit.
So the team can get all this kickback. Let's screw the players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't pay worth the shit. They crap on the players. Most of the owners are just like Jerry. Jerry just is he's out there in the public while the other owners just chill in the background. But a lot of them operate just like
because a lot of them are like, I don't want anybody to know that the top guys trickled me down $400 million.
Right. Case in point, the NFL's welfare baby, and this is the number one reason why.
Why you call them a welfare?
They are a welfare baby.
This is one of the most historic franchises in all of NFL.
And they shouldn't be. They should not have a team.
I agree.
The Green Bay Packers, because they're publicly owned, they have to report by law their finances. Any revenue sharing.
Okay.
Right? The Green Bay Packers in television revenue last year, plus other kickbacks, let's call it what it is, because they would never be able to have a team if it weren't for the way Green Bay's operated. They literally have thousands of shareholders.
Yeah.
They don't have an owner. They have shareholders. The Packers, national revenue sharing from the previous fiscal year last season, $432 million.
So you mean to tell me Green Bay is the guy at the bottom of the champagne tower?
Yep.
With the mouth open?
Yep.
Wow.
Everybody gets, whether you're Dallas or Green Bay, the richest to the poorest, they all got $432.6 million last year just by the league for simply being in the league. That's what the league paid you.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
So damn.
You
got to really think about that.
Yeah.
Like you got to think now. Do that times 10.
Right.
So that's $4 billion, right? If I'm my math off. If I do that for 10 years, I get $400 million every year for 10 years. That's $4 billion.
No, that's way more than that.
Way more than that. Okay, whatever it is, I sucked at math, but yeah, it's a lot of money. I'm just saying it's a great investment. Like when we see these teams getting sold for $6 billion, when you get that type of trickle down every year, it's a great investment.
Yeah, they would not have a team if it weren't for the way they were structured 90 years ago when they became a team.
Right.
So this is Rob Domofsky, ESPN.com. 18 years ago when Mark Murphy gave his first financial report after taking over as president of the Packers, The Packers made $138 million 18 years ago.
Okay.
Fast forward 18
How much?
years.
18 years ago?
138.
Okay.
Now they make 432.
That's crazy.
Green Bay's financials are the only window into the NFL's revenue sharing numbers because as the only publicly owned team, the Packers are required to reveal their financial statement on an annual basis. Most of that's television revenues, TV reps. The Green Bay Packers, they have, I was wrong. I said they have thousands of owners. They have 500,000 shareholders. There are, that's insane.
That's stupid.
It's stupid.
That's stupid.
I lived in Green Bay. Stone Oak has more people than Green Bay, Wisconsin, yet they have an NFL team. So y'all want to bitch. Jerry won't let us have a team. Why don't you bitch about Green Bay having one?
There's a few cities that shouldn't have pro teams.
Sure.
The Memphis Grizzlies should be in Nashville.
Absolutely. The Pelicans should not be in New Orleans.
No.
The Jazz shouldn't be in Salt Lake City.
I love how passionate this fan base is, but Buffalo shouldn't have a team either.
I agree.
You know, I would love
It's communist.
Like if we
not
just
American.
if we shook up the 32 teams, threw them in the air,
Yep.
Buffalo, and said, "Hey, it's a free for all." Buffalo, Green Bay,
Out.
There's a lot. There's about 3 or 4 cities that would just be out.
I'm not sure.
Jacksonville, Cincy.
I'm not sure Cincy could afford their team
Jacksonville,
either.
Cincy shouldn't have a team.
Yeah.
Jacksonville damn sure shouldn't have a team.
We should outline the official in the building sports outline of, you know, you should make your teams.
Milwaukee Bucks should not have a team.
Write down all the leagues and the 4 teams, who you promote, who you relegate. You guys should do that.
The Tampa Bay Rays should not be in Tampa Bay.
Rudy and I would do a hell of a lot better job because we would run the league based on what's right.
Right.
It's just all about money.
Right.
Money, 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 money. That's all the NFL cares about. They don't care about anything but making money, and it's never more obvious than the owner of your team, Cowboy fans, who making money is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 reasons why he keeps running the team. To him, hey, I'm worth $15 billion. I got docuseries. I got a cartoon. Cheerleader shows kicking ass. In Jerry's mind, he wins the Super Bowl every year because that's his Super Bowl, making the money. I got to pee. We're done.
Me too.
Love y'all hard. Thanks, everybody. Good weekend. What time does Say Hey Plays start tomorrow?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Central Texas time. We got Jimmy the Bag up next on Pub Sports Radio. Thank you to our partners at Anthem TV as well. Love y'all hard. Subscribe to this show. It's free. Love y'all hard. I got to go potty. Later.